Today we're going to talk about skincare and the basics. We were going to talk about specific like products you could use, but what we had on our brain before we started this was collagen. So we're going to start with collagen and talk about what it is and kind of go from there.
Yeah, I think we're going to maybe break it up in two things. Is skincare can be what you put on your face,
right?
But also what people forget about is what you put in your body.
Exactly.
How are you taking care of your skin from the inside out?
Hey, my name is Jessica Goins, and I'm a nurse practitioner and owner of OptimLife Health in Dallas, North Carolina. And here with me is my husband, Bradley Goins, and together we own Goins Strong Fitness. We have two locations, one in Dallas and one in Cherryville. And today we are going to talk about, what are we going to talk about?
Collagen?
Collagen. No, skincare.
Skincare.
I literally almost said today we're going to talk about collagen, but actually today we're going to talk about skincare and the basics. We were going to talk about specific like products you could use, but what we had on our brain before we started this was collagen. So we're going to start with collagen and talk about what it is and kind of go from there.
Yeah, I think we're going to maybe break it up in two things. Is skincare can be what you put on your face,
right?
But also what people forget about is what you put in your body.
Exactly.
How are you taking care of your skin from the inside out?
So skincare, collagen, and whatever that takes us. Okay. What is collagen?
What is collagen?
Science.
It's basically it's a protein. It's just the scaffolding of the skin.
Yeah,
which we just Googled before we did this.
Yeah, it's like, what is collagen? It's like, it's made in the body. What's it doing? It's holding things in place and it's keeping you plump.
Collagen is what provides the elasticity of the skin, that youthfulness, right?
Yes.
So like when you get older and you start getting droopy, you lose that scaffolding, and that's part of, aging.
Aging.
Because as you get older, your collagen production drops.
Sun damage. Hormonal shifts where your collagen
Hormonal shifts. When you're young, your growth hormone, insulin-like growth factor is high when you're a teenager, and as you get older and older, the skin starts looking a little bit more draggy. Maybe the texture changes.
Yeah.
And then it's not maybe, it does change.
I mean, it's sad.
Yeah, gravity starts to take over. So, if you have a really poor diet, which is the American diet.
Right.
So, you walk around and see a lot of people with droopy faces by the time they're 40 or 50 or whatever, and then so then they want filler and Botox and all this stuff too, which all works. But if you're not boosting that collagen with your nutrition,
right? So
I'm gonna focus on from collagen standpoint, like what can you do to boost your collagen?
Okay, do that.
I think the first thing is your nutrition.
Right.
We've talked about before, but like you got the three predominant, there's type 1, type 2, and type 3, and the science off the top of my head is fuzzy, but foods that would have a lot of collagen would be, if you have a low meat diet, like, people say meat is bad, that's a myth, and I really truly believe that when you look at bodybuilders or people who have fitness competitors who have done that type of training and had that nutritional aspect, they look younger when they're in their 50s. Pro bodybuilders that kept doing what they're supposed to do because they eat clean, like somebody like Jay Cutler is a good example. He's in his 50s, but his skin looks good. You eat a high meat diet, and that includes lean red meats, and that includes well, he's not eating chicken skins, but like collagen will be high in the skin of an animal, so that you're told to avoid like the chicken skins. Now don't go eating fried chicken skins, but every now and then I've eaten the skin off of a chicken from a rotisserie, put it in the air fryer because it's like crispy.
Oh God, yeah.
It's actually really good.
We hadn't done that in a while.
I know. Air fry the chicken skin from your rotisserie chicken instead of throwing it out. It's actually.
Oh man, it's actually really good.
It's actually really good. It's almost like a pork rind.
It is.
But if you're watching your fat intake, you might want to keep that down. But that's not going to cause coronary heart disease. I'm sorry, it's not. Just don't necessarily do it every day. It might be a once a week thing and you're going to get some collagen. But you can take a collagen powder. We put collagen powder in our coffee. And that's just to give your body some of the tools to utilize that. But you also need for Collagen production, other things you need, the body needs is vitamin C,
Yeah.
right? I think vitamin C and hyaluronic acid
I
are
was
needed
gonna
for
say hyaluronic acid.
hyaluronic acid. So there's some evidence that oral hyaluronic acid as a supplement with
Yeah.
vitamin C.
We were taking that. We need to start that again.
I know, because we take so many other things that
It's easy to forget.
But if you're talking about skincare, I think an oral hyaluronic acid can actually be good for the stomach too, because collagen isn't just for your skin and face. It could be like the stomach lining and things like it can have benefits.
Collagen's all in your body.
It's all in your body, your tendons and ligaments, your cartilage.
Different types of cartilage, like you
Right. So, and hyaluronic acid, and some people may report it's needed. I think the synovial fluid that goes into your knees is, it's all tied into that too. So taking oral hyaluronic acid can have some anti-inflammatory effects.
It's definitely not going to hurt you.
I liked it when I took it.
Honestly
I rotate things in and out so much.
If you saw our cabinet with all of our supplements in it, you would understand why I forgot about it.
I'm a serial experimenter, and I like to take stuff. And
It's very overwhelming. It's 3 shelves and they're slammed.
I like to see for myself if I feel like there's a benefit to something, so that if somebody asks my opinion on it, then I think hyaluronic acid has benefits. You won't necessarily feel them immediately.
Yeah.
But I think it does help provide some of that. If you take vitamin C, hyaluronic acid with a good, solid nutritional foundation, you can't just take supplements. You have to have that nutrition. And I think, getting meat in your diet, red meat, it's going to have that collagen in there.
I even think you got to sleep good. So
sleep. Okay.
Regenerate.
If you don't sleep, you're not going to look good, period. Right? I mean, you're going to have droopy eyes. If nothing else, you're going to have bags under your eyes. But that's not going to be from lack of collagen. But chronic sleep deprivation, you're going to have lower growth hormone, and so like growth factors.
I've seen that in people's labs.
Yeah,
their lifestyles.
If you're not sleeping, that's the hormonal aspect. So
right.
I think, and then truthfully too, when we talk about hormonal therapy that you do,
yeah, especially like once I would say like in the 40s and 50s. It was surprising to me sometimes the estrogen decline in the 40s, because I usually don't see it till the 50s. But that's when you really want to.
We're talking about the age of females.
Yeah, the age of females.
40s and 50s females.
That's when you start to see like your skin, like it's like not as pliable. It's like not as thick and juicy looking. It's more like, like it's starting to happen to me a little bit. And I was like,
skin starts.
Wait a minute, what is going on? So I checked my labs literally like, a month ago?
Yeah.
And my freaking estradiol was low. And I was like, I didn't know I was that old, So I was like, it's not always age. So I'm
40,
like, oh my God,
old.
I need estrogen. And I used to take a supplement called DIM back in the day because my estrogen was too high. But I'm thinking, no, I need to, like he's saying, like I can put skincare on, right? Like I can smooth my skin with lotions and things like that, but I have to address it from the inside, which would be not only my diet, but if I replace my estrogen, then I can hopefully help with like my elasticity and my collagen loss. And honestly, your bone health is super important. Like your bone loss with your estrogen, that's a big deal. So anyway, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm just like wigged out about it, but
no. So just to kind of just really solidify what I'm trying to say is the hormonal aspect is more important than the skincare routine.
Yeah, for sure. Because you can put anything on top. But what are you doing with what's going on the inside?
I'll put it this way. Pick your favorite movie star. The ones that do all the skincare commercials and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day. Cindy Crawford, Jennifer Aniston.
I don't even know who does them anymore.
J-Lo. These ladies, or what was the one that was the big proponent for hormone therapy?
Oh, Suzanne Summers.
Suzanne Summers, for years. She looked young until she got to 70. And when you get in your 70s, like you're just going to age. I'm sorry. You can do everything. You're going to age gracefully, though. That's the whole point. You're going to age.
Little couple surgeries.
But what do these people do? They always have good nutrition. Yeah. The ones that stay youthful, they have good nutrition. What they don't tell you is they're probably on some level of hormone therapy to balance their estrogen and their testosterone. They're getting that celebrity level hormonal care. They may be doing a little bit of either like a growth hormone secretagogue or something like that might be that can be done. Yeah, I'm not saying that they all are, but that's something that you're probably going to see. But it's always going to be nutrition and always some balancing of the hormones to a more youthful level.
Right.
So that's going to help support proper collagen production and on a cellular level keep you more youthful.
Right.
So
it's not just your bone health, your heart health, all that. We can also say like
it's not just
health.
So, but those are to me, food and hormonal balance, whether that's natural hormonal balance, if most people will need some support at some point, especially women, like your estrogen's going to drop.
Yeah, it's a really big deal.
You have to take care of that.
Just because it's normal doesn't mean you can't be optimized and feel better.
Right. So if you want youthful looking skin, you have to keep the inside, you have to keep your body on a mitochondrial level, like in a hormonal level, like youthful.
Okay.
Because that's going to show in your skin. Now, then you got your skincare routine, your beauty routine. Then you got added supplements to help support that foundation. So, we talked about the supplements that that you could take, hyaluronic acid and vitamin C.
Well, so everybody needs to wash their face. So
yeah, clean it.
You got to clean it. So you need a good cleanser. And everybody's going to have different skin types or whatever. Are you more dry? Are you oily? You have combination? Are you acne prone? Is it hormonal acne? All that, right? But so you need a cleanser to address, whichever specific need, right? But everybody needs to wash their face in the morning, and everybody needs to wash their face at night, right? So whatever the need is, you're going to look for that product.
I'm guilty of not doing that.
So I've
most guys
bought
I
him
think
stuff before. He freaking didn't use it, but
no, I did for a while.
For like a week, but anyhow.
No, I went through a period where I did really cleanse my face every day.
I'll buy you some more of them.
I need to get back in the routine of it.
Now listen, he'll buy his own little like eye cream and stuff. It's so funny. I don't know why he don't just use what I do, but whatever.
Oh, that's the one that's like instant though.
Yeah, that's funny.
Like if you have droopy eyes because you didn't sleep good and you're about to go somewhere and you put the red drops in your eye and you put that under your eye and then now the bags are gone. And you look like you just woke up fresh and ready to go, even though you look like trash.
Bradley.
How to not look like trash after you didn't sleep good, yeah.
So besides the cleanser, then, if it's morning time, maybe like right after the cleanser, you will want maybe like a vitamin C, something with vitamin C in it, or a fluoric acid, I can't even say it.
Topical.
Yeah. So like you've washed your face, like then you put that on and you let it dry, and then at that point it's like, what else do you need to do? Like, are you a woman? Are you a man? Are you wearing makeup? You're not, but whatever. So like most people, it would be the next step would be like a moisturizer, and even people who have oily skin, there are moisturizers for that type of skin too, right? So there's lots of different moisturizers, and then you need a SPF. Some people are gonna say you don't. I wear SPF on my face every day just because I want to protect my face, because I know my skin and it will burn. My body might not, but my face surely will.
Your face is sun damage prone.
So I want to protect it because, I want to avoid like a lot of sun damage or like freckles. It's really sun damage.
Yeah, freckles are sun damage.
When I say like sun damage, it comes up in like dark spots or, whatever. So you want to protect that with a sunscreen. Sometimes, there are tinted moisturizers that have SPF in them. So you've got like combination products that have, several benefits in one product, right? Like I use a tinted, I use a moisturizer that's tinted and it has sunscreen, and then all I have to do is put a little powder on top. Super simple. So always I use an eye cream. So I think like, let's say you're a man, you could do a cleanser, you could do vitamin C or whatever. You could do a moisturizer or just an SPF moisturizer, right? Like that's about all you would need in the morning. And then an eye cream if you want to. Like I as a woman, I've used the eye cream for day and night, many years. But a man could too.
Yeah, I did good with the pads that were simple because I could grab the pad and it had like vitamin C and some B vitamins.
So that's another thing.
It's a cleansing pad that whatever you bought.
There's so many skincare things. Like there's these pads like.
And just getting the dirt off my face and leaving a little bit of that. Like I guess it just it's going to leave a little bit of that.
Niacinamide. It has.
That's what it was. So I did like the niacinamide with the Ordinary brand.
Yeah.
That's the
thing. It's like what
reasonably priced product.
You have to assess your skin. Say, what are your concerns? And it's like, is it that it's too dry? Do you need hyaluronic acid like extra, or do you need niacinamide or whatever? So, but even at that point,
those are the two I like.
All these things, all these products, and it's like, oh my God, do I need 10 steps? No, not really. I like to keep it simple, and also. When you're like trying things, you really don't want to add on too many things at one time because you don't know how you responded. Basically, you need to be able to assess your response.
For me as a man, a protocol that I would stick with if I got back on it
Okay.
that you had me doing was the cleanser pad, and I think it was the hyaluronic acid, or it was the ordinary brand
You were using niacinamide.
with the, but we also had hyaluronic acid too.
Yeah, we did. We have that too.
But I was putting niacinamide on, well, I'm bald, so I was putting on top of my head too, and I felt like that helps with the any kind of discolorization from like sun, like a little bit of splotchiness. It was helping with splotchiness for me. Like I just felt like my
You
skin.
haven't been using it anymore.
No, but I felt like when I was using it regularly, I felt like my skin was a little bit more even tone.
Yeah.
I did well with that, and I tried doing retinol, but retinol kind of dried me out a little bit.
Well,
I think.
it will. So that we can go into the nighttime.
But my skin I can get dry.
And you don't want to put that on in the daytime anyway.
At night. I was doing it at night.
Okay.
And it had a weird smell. It smelled, I don't like the smell.
Yeah, some of these products, they're not going to smell good or whatever, but
That was just my hang up. It had a smell to it, and I'd be asleep and I would smell it on my hand. I'm like, what is this?
don't touch your face.
Well, I ain't trying to. I'm sleeping.
You're not supposed to touch your face. Anyway,
I sleep like this on the pillow.
at night, you need to cleanse your face. And then, like at night, sometimes I'll use that pad he's talking about. Like I forget, it's got a bunch of different things in it, but
It's got to be simple for me. I'm not doing 10
but
steps.
like there again, like let's say you had acne, it could be some kind of pad for acne, right? But then I'm using, well, actually, right now I'm using a estriol cream. So it's not a systemic estrogen effect. It's literally just a local for basically hydration, elasticity, collagen production type thing. I'm using that. And then sometimes I use like some type of retinol, whichever one, like tretinoin or whatever. You can use that too. But that's what I was going to say. You said it like made your face dry. Well, yeah, it will. It can make it dry. It can make it like look
I know.
flaky or all that. So like
Probably like every other day
you
use
want
or
to try it
something.
like every other day. So like what I might do is at night after I've washed my face, if I use the pad or like vitamin C again, because you can use vitamin C twice if you want to. You could put on, like a retinol or whatever, and then put your eye cream and then a cream. And depending on your need, you may want a heavier cream at night before you go to bed or whatever. I like a heavier, well, actually, it's not really, I can't say it's heavy. I've been using the same one in the morning. But anyway, the point is.
No, your face isn't covered when you're going to sleep.
Yeah, it's not heavy. It's not heavy. And it's not heavy. The point is, it's like a cleanser. It's like vitamin C, again, if you want to. Some type of retinol or whatever treatment that you want, whether it's like a retinol or an estriol or something like that. And then another cream, like a moisturizer, because you got a moisturizer. So it's like cleanse, treat, moisturize, that's it. But in the morning, you just got to have that SPF step. So if that's combined with your moisturizer or if it's different, whatever. But that's like basics. That's like simple, just a few products. Like I'm cleanser, vitamin C, moisturizer.
Your skin's better than mine, so I trust your protocol.
And an eye cream. I always forget to say eye cream, but I use eye cream morning and night too. So it's like cleanser, vitamin C, eye cream, like moisturizer, and mine's tinted, right? And then at night, it's just I have that extra step of either the retinol or the estriol cream or whatever. So it's like there's so many products, there's so many brands. Just take into account what specific needs you have, right, and go from there. But I think get the foundation right, like he was talking about, with how are you sleeping, how are you eating, what supplements are you using. Like that's your foundation, your hormonal health, and then assess your actual physical needs as far as hydration or acne, things like that, and think, and look up like what, or, if you don't want to look it up, contact, us or an esthetician that you trust or somebody to address those needs for you and say, okay, you have this need that you can do this product, because there's so many products on it and everybody knows everything, right? So it's like, and Dr. Google knows everything. So it's like you want somebody to sit down and say, okay, you could do this or this or this, but you don't need like 15 steps, okay? So and like just remember, less is more, right? For the most part. Trying to think that I wrote down in case I. Oh yeah, there is one thing I do want to say. A couple of times a week too, you may want some kind of exfoliation.
I need that because I get like dry skin and it'll keep coming back.
Yeah, so sometimes, let me see if I missed anything else I wanted to say. No, I mean, not really. So yeah, a couple times a week do that, and then at that point, then you could look into like, do I need like different chemical peels or facials or like laser work?
That's
things
periodic.
Like that, right?
That's periodic
different.
stuff. Yeah.
That's different.
That's gonna be a more targeted.
So it's like you want your foundation and your basics for what you need, and yeah. Can you think anything else you need to say? I think.
Like I said, I think the foundation is, like I said, that hormonal and that nutritional balance and sleep. Because if you don't, in my experience, I don't care what I've done to my face. Men don't wear makeup, so like we can't.
You can't hide behind it.
I can't hide. But let's say you wake up in the morning and your skin just looks like, if you are not healthy on the inside, it will show in your skin.
Right.
You know, it's like, you know, if your hemoglobin drops, your skin's going to be pale. Like, you know, if you got low hemoglobin because you just don't eat enough red meat, or you, like I had a GI issue and I was bleeding. My face looked terrible because I was like, everything was, all my blood work was messed up and I was losing blood. And so that will show. There's no way to avoid that. So you have to get on some level, you got to, you know, do exercise and nutrition and sleep and all that still matters. Hormonal balance matters, but then keeping that exterior, you know, exfoliation and
your basics, and
keeping it cleansed.
Targeted products for specific needs.
Right.
And all that. So, yeah. So I would say, you know, that's it. If you have questions about that, you know, you could comment, you could call us, or reach out. Like if you're not local, there's like lots of places that are reputable that, you know, quality skincare. You can ask them; they'll be happy to assess you as well. But yeah, drop us a comment, or if you have questions about any other topic that you want us to touch on or whatever, let us know. And I think that's it, and we'll see you next time.